Lift both your arms up, inhale, looking towards the thumb. Exhale, bring both your hands back to interlace and come into your forward fold, keeping your thighs engaged. You can stay halfway through and take a couple of breaths and then go to your forward fold with your head towards the shin bone, or bending your knees slightly to feel good in your hamstring, and come back all the way. Bringing again back your hands in Uttita Hastasana, inhaling and bringing the hands down. Exhale to chair position, Utkatasana. Your glutes are engaged. It's like a squat position that you do. Coming halfway down and exhale again, forward fold as deep as you can go. Take a deep breath in, halfway up. Exhale, come into your chair position again. And on the next breath, come into your forward fold, bending your knee slightly, bringing your elbows to hug with each other and sending your head towards your forearm to rest. It's like a younger restorative Uttanasana, where your feet are grounded, your fingers of the feet are fully open, the toes are fully open, all the 10 toes are completely open and grounded the mount, grounding the heel, feeling the strength in your grounding with both the feet. Now step back to plank and hold that plank for 3, 2, 1. Shift yourself forward, come into Chaturanga, pushing your heel back, knee lifted up off from the floor. Now resting your thighs, pointing your feet back and coming into your upward facing dog or baby cobra, grounding your forearm down and drawing your shoulder away from the ears and towards your hip, and taking a deep breath in and out, pointing your feet back. The metatarsal of the foot is completely relaxed on the mat, but yet you have active ankle and you are engaging your metatarsal of the foot towards the mat. Taking deep breaths in and out. Bring both your feet pointed towards your buttock, and now try to engage your glutes fully. Now bring one of the hands, you can start from the right, to grab hold of your right feet so the right shoulder is fully open to the back, and extend your left hand. So here is your halfway to Dhanurasana without any blocks, without needing any support. So you can go directly into your halfway to Dhanurasana from baby cobra, one at a time. So taking deep breaths in and out. You can also flex your right foot and point it and bring yourself a little bit higher every time, so you feel that you are grounding with your pelvic floor and your stomach is off from the mat. And now bending your opposite elbow again, bringing your right hand to rest in cobra position, forearm cobra position, and then switching the hands by extending right hand this time down and left hand towards the left foot. So lifting up in Dhanurasana bow pose and a modification of bow pose, keeping your breath steady, breathing in to the chest, breathing out towards the belly. Every time you point and flex, try to bring yourself towards the back of the mat. On the next breathing, inhale baby cobra, pointing feet back, giving a couple of breathing in baby cobra, resting, restoring ourselves. If you want to engage the glutes, if not, it's okay. Keeping yourself relaxed. Now on the next breath again, we are gonna do Pekkasana, which is called as frog pose. So you want to point your feet towards the buttock, and you can try it one at a time, just like we did Dhanurasana posture. Or if you're able to grab hold of the feet, then take your hands towards your feet and try to point your feet towards the mat like I'm doing here, and release the feet back. It's a challenging posture, so you can just do it for some seconds and then bring yourself back to Tabletop position. Come onto your knees. Lift up cow position. Inhale. And drawing your spine protracting in cat. Exhale to the belly. Inhale in cow. Exhale to the cat. Inhale cow, retracting shoulder blades, external rotation of your arm. Exhale cat, drawing navel in, protraction of your shoulder blades. And coming into your tabletop position, pointing your feet back, resting your feet towards the back of the mat, and shifting your arms up, coming onto your knee to go to the camel position. You can hug your elbow again in camel position. Again, this is one of the method in Iyengar books that they have written, where you can grab hold of the elbows from the back, or you're grabbing hold of your palms towards your hip, and to back bend to camel if you want to go to advanced camel position, or if you want to stay in beginners for now, grab hold of your heel, coming on to the camel position, holding the heel, feet is pointed, and lifting the gaze up to the sky, staying here for a breath or two, and resting your hands stretched out for child's pose, resting the head down to the mat, arms stretched out to the front of the mat, resting the buttock to the heel. Option to keep bolster block underneath the buttocks if you don't reach, or to keep some blanket towards the inner knee. Coming back into tabletop position, tuck toes under, hovering the knees above, lift yourself up in downward facing dog, stretching your hands forward, externally rotating your arm, heel is rested down, and the legs are right below the hip line. On the next breath, breathe in, bring your right foot up pointed and send your right knee to the nose. Exhale, lift both your arms up. Lift both your arms up in warrior one position, either hands in prayer pose or hands parallel to shoulder line. Now bring your hand forward, which is in prayer pose, and lift your back foot up to warrior three, keeping your back feet flexed and keeping your back feet thighs engaged, active. Stay with your whole body tight and active so you are able to hold this posture. Bring your hand down for half moon, so both the hands will come down. Flex your foot that is up towards the sideways and lift one of the hands up. One hand goes down, right hand down, left hand up on over the shoulder line, and stay here for just 3 breaths. Taking deep breath in and out. Option to look down or look towards the look parallel towards the side, left side. Now slowly bring both your hands down, keeping your back foot lifted up, and come into your warrior three position again. Inhale and exhale, and shift your left foot back diagonal towards the right, or you can keep your back heel lifted up to warrior one position. Inhaling in warrior one, exhaling to low lunge, which is horse riding pose. Extending the front leg in and taking a deep breath in and deep breath out. Taking deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in. Exhale, Parsvottanasana, wide angle extended posture. So you want to extend your front leg, keep resting your head towards the shin bone or knee, and back foot again is diagonal. Back heel can be looking at the front heel of the foot or towards the arch, front heel towards the arch. Now sending your back knee down again in horse riding pose and extending the front leg and resting your head down as you exhale in runner's lunge. It's also called as halfway to Parsvottanasana, beginner Parsvottanasana, for those who cannot stay with their knees up. Now from here we can either keep shifting our front leg more forward to go into split time by time, steadily, slowly. For those who can go to split, can go directly into split position by splitting, that is to shift your front leg all the way forward, keeping the front feet flexed and back feet toes are tucked in, and your hand is rested right below the shoulder line. Taking deep breath in and deep breath out in Hanumanasana, and bring your front leg in, back knee down. Exhale your head towards the shin bone, the front leg is extended, back knee lift up, and front leg bring it all the way up to three-legged downward dog. Inhale in Trianga Adho Mukha Svanasana and come into Chaturanga. Exhale upward facing dog or Bhujangasana. Inhale, or come into your baby cobra and rest for a while with 3 deep breaths, resting your elbow right below the shoulder line and taking deep breath in and deep breath out. At least couple of breathings to stay here. Glutes are engaged, whole leg was engaged. Tuck toes under your mat and come into your knees. Bring your hand towards the shoulder line, to tabletop position. Hover the knee above. 3, exhale. 2, exhale. And 1, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hold your Adho Mukha Svanasana for just 2 breaths. Taking deep breath in and taking deep breath out. On the next deep breath, lift the other foot up, flexed, bending the knee of the left and bringing the left foot forward for warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1, sending both the hands up over the shoulder line, looking towards the thumb, taking deep breath in and deep breath out. As much as your front knee is perpendicular to the hip is best. So on the next inhale, bring that palms forward for warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3, back foot lifted up, flex the foot or point it. To keep your foot fully active is important in this, the back foot. Then come into your half moon position. The left hand is down, right hand is up, right on top of the shoulder line. Look towards your right side. Keep your back leg fully active. You option to micro bend your knee to keep your thighs active. Take deep breath in, deep breath out. Hold this posture and just one more breath, and then you can bring both your hands again back to Virabhadrasana 3, bringing it parallel to your shoulder and keeping yourself lifted up in warrior 3. Left foot fully active, right foot back, staying here for just 2 more breaths. And then to relax your leg back diagonal, sending your leg to the back, and heel can be lifted up or diagonal, so front heel is looking towards the back arch in Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, bring both your hands down, going into horse riding pose, low lunge, and to extend to runner's lunge. That is to extend the left knee in and out once, and keeping your hands right below the shoulder line, head rested towards the shin bone, which is also again half Parsvottanasana in yoga postures, because if you are not able to lift up the knee and you want to go do it like halfway, then you can do it by keeping your knee down and sending your head towards the knee extended in Parsvottanasana. Now come into full Parsvottanasana, back knee lifted up, back foot diagonal, front knee extended, head towards the shin bone, rest, take deep breaths in and out. Front heel is looking towards the back arch, and then back knee shifted again down in runner's lunge or low lunge, and front knee is extended. This time my child is not there like a prop to sit because he's kind of always there, so I can't avoid it right now. So, or Yeah, but we continue this video, otherwise I will never be able to do so. Let's go ahead, and if you are able to split the left foot all the way forward, then go for it. If not, just do it as much as you can. Don't force yourself. You can use the blocks underneath your buttocks to keep, so that you can rest your buttock towards the block as you go into a split. Now bring your leg again back to extended Parsvottanasana in runner's lunge. Lift the back knee up and bring your front leg up, and coming into three-legged downward dog and chaturanga. Exhale, upward facing dog or bhujangasana. Inhale and come into your tabletop position. Exhale into child's pose, resting your head down completely, taking deep breaths into your body and deep breaths out. Staying here relaxed, restoring our breath, restoring our body. And then coming into tabletop position, breathing in. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay in Adho Mukha Svanasana for a couple of breathing in towards the chest, breathing out towards the belly. And pointing the feet, lift the heel up, hip over the shoulder to walk your feet to the front of the mat, to between your palms. Exhale, bring your head towards the knee. Inhale, lift your arms up, bend your knee. Exhale to Utkatasana and bring your hands for Samasthiti. Now my child is also doing yoga. He is like up hand, down toe, cho. So thank you guys for watching this video. Now next thing that we can do is to come into our downward facing dog and toe taps, which is to tap your toe, walk the feet forward towards the hand. This is very helpful if you want to do handstand. So you're just going to walk your feet to downward facing dog, taking 3 steps back, coming onto your toes, 3 steps forward towards your wrist and 3 steps back towards the back of the mat. Repeat this again 2 more times. 3 steps back, 3 steps forward. Make sure you are lifting the hip up every time, so when you finally come towards the hand, your hip is above the shoulder. And then jump, bending the knee, hold that and lift your feet up and come down. Exhale, bring your head down towards the shin. Inhale, lift up your hands. Exhale, squat Uttanasana. Draw your navel in. Hold this posture for just a second and come into your Samasthiti position. Now again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, squat chair. Halfway come through your chair position. Inhale, interlace your fingers. Exhale, head down towards the shin bone Uttanasana. Step back into plank position. Bend your elbow behind the shoulder and come into chaturanga. Exhale and inhale, downward facing dog. Again, from downward facing dog, as you exhale, toe taps and 3 step forward or 4 step forward towards the hand and jump through, bending the knee and lifting up in handstand, both legs up. And then simultaneously to come back, exhale, come into Uttanasana and lift up to chair position. Take a deep breath in, exhale and come into Samasthiti. Now sit for your pranayama exercises, which is Vijjayi breathing. Cross your feet and bring your hand towards the ear. Inhale deeply towards the throat. Exhale from the throat. Listen to the sound of the breath for 5 seconds or 5 minutes. And then to go for Shavasana. Bringing yourself to Shavasana. Once you're done with breath, and relaxing your complete body in sleeping position, lying down on the mat, taking deep breaths in and out, letting the body breathe naturally, and just observing the breath, letting yourself go, no drishti, no focusing, nothing, just completely relaxing your body, heart, mind, soul.